in Ottawa. They killed it for Hugs Over Masks in Ottawa. I've been so proud to share their videos everywhere, every single day. They absolutely deserve it. Bridget and Zoe.
Hi everybody. So for school now, well, let's just talk about first my outfit. I wore this, I'm German and Swiss, and they've had pretty good turnouts during their lockdown, anti-lockdown protests, so I want to represent them today. That's why I'm wearing it. Anyway, so as I said, school has started. I'm going to do online because the high school program is it's not going to work out if it's only 2 hours every second day in the morning. It makes no sense, and I don't want to be contact traced for that. So I was supposed to start school this week, now it's pushed on to next week, and I don't know what class I'm in, I don't know what cohort I'm in, I don't know who my teacher is, I don't know anything. I bet it's the same with you, Bridget, but it's horrible. I don't know why it's happened like that. I also started going back to gymnastics. I'm really excited that I went back. It's been nice. Luckily, both of my coaches, one of them is more lenient, the other one is not so lenient. She's very scared, I can tell. But luckily, they both accept my mask exemption, so I don't have to wear it to get in or to walk around, which is good. But it's horrible when you see the kids that are walking around and they're being told to stand 2 meters apart by their coaches, and those coaches are even more strict than to the older kids. I mean, I stood next to my coach, he was like right here, and he didn't say anything. But then when you see those 4-year-old kids and their coaches, they have to stand 2 meters apart. They aren't allowed to stand next to their friends, and sometimes they aren't even told to take their mask off to do their workout or during an event. And it's really sad to see that. They even get yelled at, and well, you know, when they stay 2 meters apart, they get told that they're, you know, good little girls, and it's not that fun. Yeah. Now, as for the protesting and all that stuff, me and my mom and 2 friends of ours, we went back onto TTC, and we handed out some flyers. It worked out. There are a lot of people that actually took the flyers. I guess it's easier when they're sitting down. But then the conductor, she was insane. Like, I'm not joking. She saw us and she started like telling that everyone on the train had to put on a mask, like right then. And then we were still like walking around handing out flyers. And then this lady opened her door and she started screaming at us. I just sat down and I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And then she said that we had to pick up all the cards and then leave the train. We didn't exactly do that. So we just went off the train. This woman had the audacity to open up the window and start swearing at us while we were walking away on the platform. I mean, I'm speechless at people like that. I don't get it. It's stupid. I mean, people need to educate themselves and themselves only, as well as other people will. Do your own research, everybody. That's what we always say. So, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say today, and have a lovely day, everybody. Thanks.
Thank you. Hi, Zoe and Bridget. And like Zoe, there's lots of confusion with school. I'm online as well because I don't want to be contact traced for the 1/4 of what I would have been going to school. I'm not going to school, I'm going online. And there's lots of confusion with our courses. There's no communication in my school board, and it's all really messed up right now. It's not necessary. There's no reason why things shouldn't be making sense. But they just don't, and we have to accept it. And I just have to sit and wait for somebody to come and give us information. But there's so much confusion with how they're communicating with us. They really need to step it up. We need to figure that out. And so we've been here for about 20 weeks. Yeah, or longer. I don't know when we hit that milestone, but give or take 20 weeks. And that's a pretty big thing. It's pretty special, and I'm pretty proud of that. Our conversations are usually pretty heavy and dark, but I wanted to remind everybody that it's important to keep positive and see the silver lining, because like I said, it's a series of unfortunate events that led us here, and it's one bad thing after the next.
It's not even a good movie.
Yeah, exactly, not a good movie. But in a way I'm glad it did happen, because I've learned so much from being here. I've learned so much from everybody else. And I've learned so much about myself. And I've also, social skills have vastly improved. Public speaking, I used to be scared to talk in front of my class, but when we were in Ottawa, we talked in front of 20,000 people. I'm really proud of us. And I met my best friends here, and it's upsetting of what happened, but if I had the opportunity to make the wish to go back and none of it happened, I wouldn't, because I'm proud of everybody here. And we get to be the ones who change the world, and you should be proud of yourself for coming here. That's all I really had to say. Kelly?
I'm so proud of these girls. I'm so proud of these kids. I mean, they're everything. That's what this is about. And that's why I got involved in this in the first place. There's nothing that should matter more ever in this world than our children, than our offspring. It's in our nature to protect them. And with the way that we see the world going, the way things are changing, the things that they're doing, they're oppressing our kids. Putting a mask on children is absolute child abuse. It's absolute child abuse. Where is the Children's Aid Society now? Nowhere.
No money in it.
There's no money in it for them. That's exactly right. So I would encourage everybody to start investigating a little further, start following paper trails, because rumor has it that all these premiers have been paid to restrict you guys, to restrict and impose upon your rights. They've been paid millions upon millions of dollars to abuse our children. We need to stand together, we need to stand up, and we need to go forward. And we're not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Are you going to stop? No, we're not going to stop. And it starts with words and defining them. When it comes to relationships, your actions mean everything. When it comes to social connections, society, culture, and in interacting with each other on a public scale, words are the most important thing. Words are everything in civilization, because it's the words that we use that define the laws, that keep the peace amongst a vast array of different individual people. I hear the complaints all the time, oh, I wear the mask for your protection, not for mine. It's the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life. Tell me what is more selfish. I think it's selfish to apply a one-size-fits-all solution to billions of individuals with individual health requirements. That's selfish. It's not only selfish, it's absolutely ridiculous. The next speaker, I've been so proud. I'm proud of everybody, but I'd like to invite up Cullen from Hugs Over Masks. So Vlad isn't with us today. He's out west. He's gone back